Not to have seen the cinema of Satyajit Ray, it means exiting in the world without seeing sun and moon. The only solutions that are worth anything are the solutions that people find themselves. Satyajit Ray was a creative genius. Today we will talk about a Netflix series that is based on short stories of Satyajit Ray, and that is Ray. Satyajit Ray is an Indian director who is considered as one of the greatest artists of the world of cinema. He is noted for his humanistic approach to filmmaking. Satyajit Ray was a true genius who had complete control over many areas of filmmaking. Satyajit Ray was born in Kolkata, India on 2nd May 1921 into a smart and a wealthy family. Upendra Kishore Ray, his grandfather, was a well-known writer, painter, violinist, and composer. The success of Pathar Pancholi, a movie by Satyajit Ray, afforded him a complete control over his upcoming films. Following that, he went on to have a long and successful career as a world-class filmmaker. He would make a feature film every year until he believed that the best filmmaking method was the one that was not noticed. He despised the idea of picture that focused on its beauty rather than its meaning. Now, Netflix series has 4 episodes that are based on 4 short stories that are Bahrupiya, Barin Bhumika Byaram, Bipin Chaudhary's Smriti Bhram, and Spotlight. Manoj Bajpayee, Ali Fazal, Harshvardhan Kapoor, Key Menon are playing the lead role in the series Ray. I will tell them, please don't compare these short stories with original stories of Ray. These are just adaptations, directors to plot from stories and implies to current scenario. Right. I will tell you briefly about every story, and we will start with the first episode, that is Forget Me Not. Ipsit Nair is rich and successful and has a brain of computer. Things go amiss when he starts forgetting incidents from his past. In the beginning of this episode, he meets with a girl who approaches with a friendly smile. She claims that she knew him very well, but Ipsit has no memory of meeting this girl. During the conversations, that girl tells Ipsit that they met at Ajanta Caves. Now this is strange because Ipsit has no memory of ever visiting Ajanta Caves. Ipsit's friend, who also accompanied him to Ajanta, remembers the trip very well. Now, how is it possible that Ipsit Nair, a man with a computer brain, has no recollection of ever visiting Ajanta Caves? Is he sick? Is he losing his mind? Ipsit Nair discovers an unsettling truth at the end of the episode. The second episode is Beharupiya. Bahrupiya stars Key Menon in the lead role. This segment is also directed by Srijit Mukherji. Indra Singh Shah is a makeup artist, but he does not use his skills to transform people or make a living out of it. Although he wanted to turn his hobby into a profession, after having trained himself for a few months, he never got quite an opportunity to do that. Therefore, he decides to apply makeup on himself to see if he is really a skillful person. What gives him a pleasure is that when he wears wigs and glasses and different colors, no one recognizes that he. However, all hell breaks loose one day. The third episode is Hungama Hai Kyon Bapra. Hungama Hai Kyon Bapra stars Manoj Bajpayee and Gajraj Rao, and that was directed by Abhishek Chaubey. From the trailer, it appears that this is about 2 strangers traveling on train. Musafir Ali, a well-known singer, is traveling from Kolkata to Delhi. He meets Aslam Beg, his co-passenger. Musafir Ali can't recall, but he is sure that he has met this person. Upon thinking hard, he recalls that he had met him 9 years ago. He recalls that 9 years ago, he met that guy yet on another train where he stole Swiss clock. He was a kleptomaniac who couldn't stop himself from stealing that clock. He returns the clock. However, there will be more revelations in the future. The fourth and the final episode is Spotlight. In this episode, we meet Vikram, a well-known actor who is famous for his good look. When it comes to his film and acting, he is a master. Well, he is heavily chastised and mocked. Vikram, also known as Vic, despises being admired solely for his appearance. He genuinely wants to do something for his craft, and he wants his audience to like him as a result. Now he is hoping that his future film will be a hit. During the filming of his next film, he meets a religious figure named Didi. His popularity has skyrocketed among the general public. She also stays at the same hotel where Vikram and his crew are filming the movie. As a result, he noticed that how Didi's popularity rivals his. Because they are fans of her, he loses his room and his producer. When he questions Didi, his lover abandons him. It is unmistakably said that the Didi's popularity is far more than him. What made me like this episode is the end. Don't miss this one. Now let's briefly talk about the books by Satyajit Ray. If you read books, then I would suggest you to read Satyajit Ray's The Complete Adventure of Feluda. Feluda is one of Ray's favorite detective characters. It follows Detective Feluda's different crime cases. As he solves complex crime cases accompanied by his cousin Topse and a crime veteran Chatayu. The second is The Incredible Adventure of Professor Shonku. This collection of short stories follows a fictitious scientist, Professor Shonku, from Ray's science fiction series in Bengali language, on his many adventures that takes him across countries to real and imaginary new places. And the third one is Indigo, a collection of his best short stories. So guys, that is it for today's video. Tell me in the comment section if you have seen this series. For now, goodbye.